Hello. So it's March 1st and spring is just around the corner. And I was out walking, um, and I love my walks around the countryside here. It's wonderful. It's totally rural, total farmland, and there are lots of horses and sheep and cows and dogs and cats and just life. And every time I go outside, I think, my God, I am so happy. I didn't know I was such a country girl. Well, as I was walking to the market, because they have the farmers market here once a week on Wednesdays in a town called Gonville-la-Mallette. And it's a beautiful little town. People are really friendly and warm, and lots of vegetables come in from the farms from around, and they've got everything. They've got duck and fish, vegetables, all a beautiful variety of vegetables, all locally grown. Everything is organic. Cheeses. It's a very particularly French shopping experience. And I love that, and it comes once a week, and it lets me get out of the house, get away from my computer, and get into the community. So I was walking this morning and I was thinking, my gosh, I feel so happy. And I thought, well, what is it that is making me happy right now? Because I've never been someone who was in pursuit of happiness. That's never been my thing. And so it's really funny for me to think about, being happy. And a lot of my clients come to me because they are not feeling particularly happy. Now, it's not even that my clients are in pursuit of happiness. They're not. They're very often in pursuit of simply wanting to feel better. Well, when you're in pain, when you're suffering, when you've suffered abuse, when you've suffered trauma, when you start the healing process, what I've found is that there is a moment. You have the healing that you're living through, and your perspective is shifting, your way of relating to the world is shifting, your way of being is shifting. And what I have found is that what happens naturally from a natural healing process is a sense of being whole, and a sense of having your right to be in the world, like having your place in the world, knowing that you have a right to be here and being worthy. And then naturally from that comes a sense of unity with the environment and a sense of freedom to act in authenticity. And from that comes a natural happiness. And that is what I'm experiencing. If you've been following my blog and my videos, and if if we're friends on Facebook, you know that I share my pain. So, and it's been a few years. It's been a good 3 years, 2.5 years, particularly since my mom died, that I've been suffering tremendous grief. And I started peeling myself out of grief last year when I decided to um, go on this journey to Europe. And I went to Spain, then I went to Cambodia, and then I went to back to France, and I'm in France now. And this process has found me in the final throes of that vital transformation that I needed, which was healing from the loss of my mom and all the reorganizing that my whole being had to do when she left. So I've been repairing, rebuilding, and grieving tremendously. And then after that comes wholeness. And I think that that's what I'm looking for and what I'm ready for with this happiness project that I'm doing. And what I want to do is to take a conscious moment every day to focus on happiness, what it means, what it looks like, how it feels, what it means. And I'm going to share that journey with you through videos and through my blog. And I would love for you to share, to go on the journey with me and to co-create with me by maybe contributing your own um, experience to in the comment sections of my videos and of my blog, but also if you would join my Facebook group, which is 100 Days of Happiness, that would be a great opportunity for us to um, meet one another and to share in this experience of happiness together and to have some interaction. I love Facebook for the opportunity that it gives me to actually communicate with people. Sometimes we're face to face, like when we decide to go live with something, and or to do a Google Hangout or something. But for the most part, it gives us an opportunity to be just in communication together. So for my 100 days of happiness, it starts today. And Lord knows I'm sitting here thinking it should go on for longer than 100 days, but let me just get through 100 days and then we can see where we go from there. So the point is that every day I would like to make a video or write a little something on my blog. So there'll be an entry on my blog that talks about happiness, inspiration, what it feels like to be happy, what it means to be happy, and, what happiness is not. Because there were times when I thought that what I was doing was a happy thing, but actually it was a cover-up. And that it felt very different than what it feels right now. I won't go into that right now, but that'll be something that we can explore together. And I'm just feeling that, for me, happiness is balance, wholeness, the balance between dark and light. It's balance within my own self, knowing that I'm living authentically. I can't be happy when I've sold out my soul, when I'm out of integrity. It doesn't mean that I have to be perfect to be happy. That's not what I mean. But I do have to be in integrity. For me, happiness means being in integrity with my values, with my emotional self, with my truth. And in order for me to be in integrity, I have to sometimes be still and I have to listen to what's true for me. That's what I've learned in these last several weeks where I've actually experienced so much happiness, so much joy. It literally has felt like I've been embraced by God, that I've been embraced by the earth, like the earth. And the earth and I are in a dialogue, and it's a dialogue of love. It's romantic, it's fulfilling, it's satisfying. That is happiness. And I'm excited about it. And I want to share this with you, and I want to hear from you. I want to hear back from you and get your feedback and know how happiness is showing up for you. Your expansion is my expansion, just as my expansion is yours. So that's my 100 days of happiness. And I will be posting more information, so just keep your eyes open. There will be a sign-up page. There is a sign-up page for you. And if you want to have an email delivered to your inbox with the daily video and or the blog post, you can do that. So it'll be delivered right to your inbox. Or you can just visit the page. You can find me on Facebook. And of course, subscribe to me on YouTube. So that's it for now. Signing off and looking forward to checking in with you tomorrow about happiness and what it means. All right, bye for now.